If you already know your ancestors, here's how you can build your family tree by yourself. First, you need to be a member and log yourself in. The first time you do so, you'll be asked a couple of questions about you and your family. So you need to specify your sex. What is your father's name? Your mother's name. And you can also add your birthday date if you want, but it's optional. So in this case, I won't fill it in. Once this is done, you click on Let's Go here. Then the system will tell you what is the most probable marriage for your parents. In this case, it's in 1976, and this information is correct. So once I validated that this is the right information, if there's more than one, then I choose the one that is the right one. Then I can just click on any information about this marriage. So I can click, like, say, on the year here, 1976. What the system tells me after that is that if I want, I could have 278 ancestors added all at once and more ancestors afterwards. But to do so, I would need to have Service Plus vouchers, which I do not have currently. And given I want to show you how to build your tree for free, I will not do this time. So if you wanted to go ahead, you just click here, buy your vouchers, and then you can add those ancestors to your tree. But because we don't want to buy vouchers in this example, we'll click here on Do Not Add Any Ancestors. So the information I've given has been added to my family tree. Now if I want to add other information, let's say I want to add ancestors, the parents of Jacques Poitou, I can click on those pluses sign here. So let's click on the one below Jacques Poitou. I can now enter the information about his father and his mother. If I want, I can also add information about the birthday and the death day of that person. So in this case, let's say that I know that Adèle Morin is born in March 1st, 1945. I can add that information and save the information. You can see here that it'll info available on birth, sign here that shows that you have more information that has been provided. You can also add information about their union, their marriage. By doing so, to do so, you click on the red square in between two spouses. So between Pierre and Adèle, I will click on this one here. I can now go ahead and put the information about their marriage and save it. See, the information is there. If I don't have the specific date, but I know only the year, I can also just put the year, in this case 1976, and save it. What you see is that the number is then put between parentheses that shows that it's an approximate date, which is the year 1976, around the 1976 year. If you want to go and add a union for Denis Boiteau, so a spouse, you click on this one, add a spouse. I can then add the first and last name of the spouse of Denis Boiteau, and if I have information about the birth and death, I can also add it here and save after this is done. If they have a child together, I can click on add a child, tell if it's a male or a female, add the first name. Once again, the birth and death are all spaces available to fill in, and once I'm done, I click on save. See, that's easy as that to go and add information and build your family tree by yourself. You can go and continue the same thing by using the pluses and clicking on each of the name and then fill them in for Laurent Robitaille. And also if you want to go on the side of Pierre Boiteau, you can do the same thing and fill in those names. So let's go and enjoy this easy way to fill and build your family tree.